really did 9/11 and shit. Like this is part of like the shit they have that they're releasing.
I know. It's like all these things that were released were basically everybody the CIA doesn't like. That's the only ones who are going to.
Totally.
I mean, it's obvious, man.
And all his hacker friends are like attacking Visa.com and all these sites that didn't like process his donations and shit, man. Who has that many fucking hackers behind them? You know what I'm saying?
Dude, that's what I was going to bring up. It's supposedly 4chan and the other channels are attacking them for the sake of WikiLeaks. I don't believe it. You don't have to have like not just enough skills. You have to have enough hackers. There ain't enough hackers on 4chan to be able to do this. What's happened is basically intelligence services are going under the cover of being a part of Anonymous. And they're attacking. Yeah, I know they're attacking these credit card websites, bank sites, in order to bring about like their ultimate goal. Remember, what do you call it? Problem, reaction, solution to regulate the internet. It's all bullshit, dude. It's all fake.
Yeah.
Let's talk about like one of the people who are supposedly fighting the internet. Another alternative media source. His name is Benjamin Fulford. Have you read Benjamin Fulford's open letter to Ron Paul?
No. Enlighten me.
Oh, if you don't mind, allow me a few minutes to read it. It's on the rents.com. It says, an open letter to Ron Paul from Benjamin Fulford. Dear Representative Paul, my name is Benjamin Fulford. I am a spokesman for the Black, White, Golden Dragon Societies, as well as the Red and the Green. Red and Green what? These ancient secret societies have a global command structure partially visible in your local martial arts societies that is capable of mobilizing 100 million person army on very short notice in cases of emergency. And basically he's saying like, I'm going to like get my ninja. This is the same ninja army that he's talked about before.
Yeah.
This is the weird part of the letter, though. Sincerely yours, Benjamin Fulford. P.S. If you would like to hear more, contact me through the U.S. Embassy in Tokyo. Man. And he gives his phone number here. Dude, I'm going to call the motherfucker. 090-3439-5558. Man.
Don't be prank calling the fucking embassy.
No, man. Supposedly it's, what do you call it? Benjamin Fulford's number. Hey, if it's the fucking embassy, I don't give a shit. I live in Sweden. They could suck my dick. But you don't believe that Benjamin Fulford has like a million man army behind him? Who's going to help take down the Illuminati?
No.
Really? Seriously?
You know what, dude? I actually know people who are like who's studying in Jitsu, Bunjinkan, and I know people who are in the Black Dragon Society.
Really? You do really? It's a Black Dragon Society? Shit.
Yeah, from my understanding, that's kind of like they don't really have a lot of infrastructure nowadays. It's kind of like an old remnant of the past. You know what I mean? It's kind of fading away.
Oh, so that's how like this Benjamin Fulford heard about it. Maybe he like took some Tai Chi class and.
I don't know, man. I'm no expert. You know what I'm saying? This is the word I got off the street.
Ooh. So I'm surprised it actually does. This is a real society.
It does exist.
But how about this other bullshitter, David Wilcock? You're not really familiar with David Wilcock. He's like a new ager. He's been on Coast to Coast AM a lot.
Don't know him.
Well, basically his newest bullshit is like something called the galactic DNA transformation. And like he's saying,
oh man, anytime someone talks about DNA, it's like I lose IQ points. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you're not gonna fucking believe it. Like he's talking about 2012. Will it be disastrous or divine, or just another year? Renowned author, filmmaker, and mystic David Wilcock will present how our DNA is being energetically transformed by galactic energy, causing undeniable climate change. Man, this guy's such a fucking shill, dude. Talking about climate change, man. He's like working for the man. I mean, this guy's a piece of shit, dude. It's kind of weird. It's like some of these shills, they go away and then they come back. Like David Wilcock comes forward, and then like motherfuckers like what's that guy's name? Stuart Swerdlow. He's like disappeared. Did you ever read his book? He wrote about like Project Monarch.
No.
In one part of it, he's like talking about like. It's a character, but it's obviously him saying like, "Oh, I was under mind control, and then like I was forced to have like pedophile sex with like what do you call it, teenagers." I was like, "Man, that's so fucked up." It's like You should, and after like people pointed that out, that like he disappeared. You're like, so we haven't seen anything from him lately. We were discussing before the show what do you call it? The latest Michael Tsarion presentation. It's like 8 hours. It was in Gothenburg, Sweden. It's like I'm only up to hour 3. And I was surprised, man. It's like only 50% of it was bullshit. I mean, it was like. But you were telling me, man, like with your experiences hanging around like people in real Gnostics and real societies, like what happens when you listen to someone like a Tsarion or like a Jordan Maxwell and they start touting their bullshit?
It's a soul-killing experience, man.
Really? Like, is there anything particular that you know, that you, from personal experience, that you know these motherfuckers are lying about?
I don't know, man. Just like listening to Jordan Maxwell, like watching one of his videos, just everything he says is fucking idiotic.
It is, man. It's like so. I mean, the only person he never hangs around like these powerful people. The only thing he hangs around is like these other shills, you know, and they just sort of like making up stories together and stuff, man. It's like so painful.
It's all that shit about like the UCC commercial code and how, you know, the words mean this, you know, the rapist, therapist, you know, all that dumb shit.
No, you go to the bar and like remember his infamous presentation. You go for the bar and the judge is wearing Saturnalian black clothes and like,
dude, man. Research. Dude, anyone in the conspiracy community, whenever they say the research, quote unquote, oh man, just makes my flesh crawl. You know what I'm saying? It's
pathetic, man. It's like, no, you know, it's been used so often that you can't. Anybody who says, "Don't believe what I say," you go do the research. I don't believe him anymore. I say that motherfucker's a liar. Right there, you're just hoping that I'm too lazy to go actually do research. But aren't there any other shows, like you were the one who like originally got me interested in Gnostic Media, and then I like told other people about it. Hasn't there been anything on Gnostic Media lately that's like made you interested?
The last few shows have been kind of boring, man.
Yeah, I know.
He's got on this kick with like DMT and all that shit. Oh. That stuff's not really interesting to me.
Well, it's better than mushrooms. He was always talking about fucking mushrooms.
I don't know. It's all right. I don't think that guy's like bullshitting. I think his show is pretty fucking awesome. You know what he did? He's putting all his past shows on like pay per hear. You know, you gotta like pay for his archives.
That's bullshit, dude. Man, that's like fucking wrong. The reason why I like Gnostic Media was because they were like what everything Red Ice Creation should have been. It's like now that they're going to commercial, man. That's it, man. That's it, man. We gotta like put a big X on that motherfucker. That's like that means there's nobody fucking left, dude. Seriously, I mean like
there's only Joe Blow.
Man, that's fucking sad. You know who I used to love listening to? Remember Controversy tapes? That guy was a bad motherfucker, dude. He was like into Satanism. He was New Age. He was like anything you do. He died of AIDS and shit. Man, that guy was fucking great.
That guy died?
Yeah, man. Remember his last show? He was like he was having like teeth problems, and then like immediately after
I'd have fucking treated him for that shit.
Man, that guy wasn't. He was really great, man. He did the truth. I mean, he like spilled absolute truth on his show.
Wow.
Man, you're right, man. I'm looking at like what do you call it? Gnostic Media right now. It's fucking stupid, dude. It's like a shadow of its old self.
The few shows, I don't know. Like it starts. I don't know when it starts, but if you go back far enough, like all the really bitchin' shows, like Peter Duesberg and all that stuff. All that's now you gotta pay. Fortunately, of course, I downloaded this stuff. Like I said.
Man, that's just so man, it's fucking sad, dude. What about this? Everybody's like kicking Celtic Rebel's ass. I like his show and shit. I think it's like I think it's interesting, man. He's like him and what do you call it? Leon Horner. I like them too, man. They like bring a different perspective, you know,
Celtic
like analyzing.
Rebel? Yeah, I'll have to check out his show, dude. Dude, I like John Rappaport. He's pretty cool.
That's kind of old, dude, man. He's not. Can you really count him as conspiracy theory though?
Health, freedom, stuff like that.
Yeah, but like, what about Leon Horner?
Don't know him.
The black guy, shaved head. He's like he hangs out Celtic Rebel. They talk about the same shit.
Are you talking about Lennon Honor?
And Honor, I can't pronounce his name. I live in Sweden. I forgot how to speak English.
Yeah. He's all right. I haven't watched a lot of his stuff. His video on Michael Jackson was fucking hilarious.
I didn't see that one.
What? You mean Beat It is about gay masturbation?
I was shocked. Obvious. Just beat it. Oh man, I'm still like looking at this Gnostic Media, man. It's fucking. Let me just say, what are the recent posts? Dr. Eric G. Wilson interview: The Mercy of Eternity, Depression and Grace. Michael Crowley interview: Secret Drugs of Buddhism. Okay, that's like old school. Peace Revolution.
That was actually pretty decent, but it was kind of boring.